capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. We'll look at the Nuggets. They have been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
Yeah, they would basically lock up this series if they win tonight. 3-0, it would be insurmountable. They played so well in winning the first 2 games on the road. So if they're anywhere near that good here today, with the advantage of playing in their own building, I think they're going to be in great shape.
Well, yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they have a major upper hand in the series at this point. The crowd can feel it and sense it, too. They know what this game can do for their guys, and they're as keyed up as the players are.
No good from the natural.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's the franchise. Pondexter with it. Now defended by the natural. Porter passes to Pondexter. Here's Roberts. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter, no luck.
Now defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Houton and I were able to chat. He's excited to have won 2 road games to start the series, but added, this is no time to be patting ourselves on the back. We have to continue to play exactly like we have been in the first 2 games. We'll see if they can do that here in Game 3, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Wilson.
Hammer time. Can you believe that dunk? I mean, that was first class right there.
I'm not sure I can believe that.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse in such tight quarters. Incredible.
The Beast defended by Wilson. There's the dish to Porter. And he drops him the layup off the glass. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, every once in a while, they show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Outside Wilson. Thunder. Passes it to Hunter. Takes it out to Wilson. Offensive rebound. Here's Thunder. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thunder.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Pondexter off the pick from Porter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, a lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Look at the franchise. Top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Here's the Beast after the made shot from Hunter. The shot's good from the Beast.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Wilson the pass to the next. Good on the 3-point shot. The Naturals got 5.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
That's tipped. Stolen by Wilson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Wilson. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Here's the closer, guarded by Porter. Wilson the pass to the natural. Here's Thunder. Second shot opportunity, and he sends the layup.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
The shot's good from the Beast.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Wilson the pass to Hunter. And another three for Houston.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Pondexter with it, defended by Wilson. The putback slams it back in.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the fifth consecutive basket inside.
And see, these looks they're allowing almost automatic.
Now here's Wilson, out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Pondexter kicks to Porter. The Beast. The finger will finish at the bucket. The Beast's got 8 points.
You know, offensively, it's Porter who's been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's intercepted. It's rebounded by Thunder.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Wilson into the lane. Here's Magician. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Get the lead pass. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
There's the pass to Parks. The feed now to Pondexter. Here's the Beast, defended by Wilson. Denver passing it around. Porter, no luck. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Wilson. Passes to the natural. Launches a 3, and that one's good. The natural's got 8 points.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Thunder in the air. No good. Nice D from the Beast.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And they'll keep possession.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
The pass to Hunter. Here's Thunder. Outside Wilson. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Pondexter.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
He feeds it to Porter. The steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's the natural. Denver grabs the miss. Pondexter's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Parks passes to the Beast. There's the block. Porter against Wilson. Pass to Magician. And that is good.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Here's Westbrook. After the made shot from Magician. Westbrook with it. Dishes it to Gordon. On the wing, Brown. Rockets 6. The three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Smith. Joaquin. Cesar Lima. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Passes it to Murray. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance point. Only one bucket for them.
Workman. And an air ball on that one. Way off. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Brooks, here we go. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Murray. Brooks covering. 27 seconds left in the first. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good.
Well, I like the way you orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Rockets leading by 9. Cesar Lima. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Brown outside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Brown's got 5 now.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
Rockets leading by 9. We've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And some nice passing there by Houston. The drive by Smith. Joaquin. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Brown outside. Brown gets a screen from Murray. All by himself. Workman throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Workman, he's covered by Brown. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Rockets making a change here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brooks with it. Picked up by Brown. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
The pass to Saric. He dishes it to Brown. Here's Saric for 3. It's rebounded by Adams. Joaquin, he's covered by Westbrook. Fogg. The three-pointer, no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Workman, he's covered by Brown. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Workman. The Rockets again can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray, the pass to Sarge. Now Murray takes a three. That drops.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
He kicks it to Brooks. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The franchise is checked in for Denver. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky you couldn't punish them for it.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
The natural is jumped in for the Rockets. Here's Parks. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. The franchise has got his first points in this one. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to the natural. Feeds to Brooks. Joaquin, he's covered by Westbrook. Here's the natural. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket. Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Pass to Sarge. Kicks it to Westbrook. And again, Denver with the triple. Houston leading by 5. It's Brooks on the wing. To the paint. Pass to the natural. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot's good from Parks. The franchise has got a second bucket tonight.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's the natural. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The natural's got 10 points in the game. Now here's Westbrook. Guarded closer. And it's Houston on the break. Joaquin gets it to go. And now a 7-point Rocket lead. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside Westbrook. The pass to Parks. Off target with his three.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
All good from the natural.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Parks passes to Sarge. Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. He passes to Sarge. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA. And these players, the top shooting guards in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. Into the franchise, opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. And those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the two-guard position is where we often find the team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Magician. Pass to Hunter. Here's Magician, guarded by Porter. Magician, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Pondexter off a bit from Roberts. Pondexter, the pass to Parks. Poked away, and the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Pondexter kicks to Porter. Hands out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets leading by 9. Wilson into the lane.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Roberts. Gets the bucket. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Passes it to Frank. Here's the closer. Here's the natural, guarded by Porter. Takes it out to Wilson. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Parks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The franchise has got 6 in the quarter.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Wilson the pass to Houton. Here's the natural, defended by Parks. A shot's good from the natural.
He made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Denver calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's the franchise. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Outside Wilson. And the pass to Hunter. Back to Wilson. And Houston again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Tipped away. Stolen by Wilson. Oh, really shaken. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
The shot's good from Wilson.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Here's Pondexter, defended by Wilson. That shot wide open. 8 points for the franchise.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, And when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
Gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Thunder.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
44 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston leading by 17. Wilson the pass to the net. Back to Wilson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Passes to Parks. Here's the dish to Porter. Pondexter kicks to Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point line.
Wilson the pass to the natural. Back to Wilson. Here's the closer.
Oh, that was awesome.
Look out below.
Hard, high, and strong. Give it up.
Their bench just erupts at that one. They love it.
Slick. That was just amazing to watch.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
So on the floor for Houston, you got the natural. Magician is out there with Thunder. And it's the closer. And it's Wilson in at the 5.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Pondexter off the pick from Porter. Pondexter with it. Now guarded by Hunter. Now the pass to the Beast. Backs down. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
Both free throws good from the Beast. Houston leading by 20. Wilson the pass to Thunder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thunder's got 8.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Denver's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. The Beast passes to Pondexter. Rockets with the rebound. Thunder's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Count the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Magician.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Now the feed to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Pondexter, the pass to Parks. He feeds it to Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 10.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Pass to Thunder. Kicks it out to Wilson. The natural, defended by Parks. Hunter, the pass to the natural. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 21. Porter gets a screen from Rockets. Hit them clean. Here's Magician. He's got 9. Wilson the pass to Magician. From the arc. It's rebounded by Pondexter. Pondexter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to the Beast. This is to Pondexter. Good. And Dexter's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been kind of passive today. So, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Wilson into the lane. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the Natural. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like there's... What a huge play.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he jams it with authority.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Denver's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Will it go? The shot will not go.
Well, the defender was on him like glue, all up in his airspace. That's a very low percentage shot against that kind of game.
Yeah, you're right. Best not to force it when you've got someone draped all over you like that. You got to move the ball on.
That one goes. Count it.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there. That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
Rockets have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. He passes to Magician. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
He dishes it to Roberts, and he uses the glass on the lane. Roberts got 4 this quarter.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
And there's the pass to the Natural. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from 3. Take a look at the prodigy. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And he's just so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens up passing and driving lanes for him.
I really like the three-point shot as a very useful weapon for a point guard. I mean, it should be part of his arsenal. And this guy uses it as good or better than anyone else in the league.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next foul will put them over the limit and in the bonus.
A chance to get some easy points at the line here, so it makes sense to be aggressive.
No good from Wilson.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dexter with it. Now guarded by Hunter. Here's the Beast. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. The Beast's got 12 in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Hunter, and he banks in the layup.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Westbrook, no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, we saw it on that miss.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He kicks to Dexter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. The franchise is checked in for Mr. Perfect. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to the Beast. And the shot is good. The Beast's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Parks up and in on the layup. The franchise has got 10.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Wilson into the lane. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Magicians checked in for Houston. Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Denver calls timeout.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Denver. And another shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Magician's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thunder. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Passes it to the Beast. That's the free fly. That's good. The Beast's got 9 points now and touched the second half.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
The pass to Magician. Tries to keep it alive. And Porter pushing it up. No one. Oh! He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could very well be a contender for dunk of the year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Thunder passes to Magician. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Magician's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Good! And that's now 24 points for the Prodigy.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Houston making a switch here. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Pondexter, the pass to Parks. Feeds to Porter. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Brooks checked in for the natural. Brooks. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Here's Thunder, and that one is stuck right through.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
Porter, no luck. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Hunter. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The closers got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Passes it to Parks. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Porter, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Porter's got 14.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Hunter, the pass defender. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 16 points for him.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Brooks. Joaquin. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Nugget shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Gordon in at the power forward. That's good for Murray. All free throws good for Murray. And for Houston, they're shooting 61%, showing all of the indications of an offense that is locked in. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Outside Westbrook. He passes it to Murray. Brown with a screen on Brooks. Jordan kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Murray. Tries from 10. Blocked.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
No good from Adams. Outside Westbrook. Throws it up high, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Pass to Brooks. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Brown with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Gordon. Kicks it to Jordan. Back to Gordon. Into Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Denver, DeAndre Jordan. At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Sarge is checked in for Gordon. No good on the second free throw. Brooks outside. They set the pick. Joaquin, he's covered by Murray. Westbrook pulls it in.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Brown dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Sarge. Backing in. The feed to Jordan. Denver passing it around. Pulls up on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Rockets. Now the dish to Brooks. Five to shoot. Doubled by Sarge. Houston needs to get a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brown the pass to Jordan. Pass to Murray. All sorts of time. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
So for the Rockets. Now here's Wilson, defended by Pondexter. They set the screen. Wilson into the lane. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Houston with a big group substitution here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pondexter kicks to Sarge. Passes it to Murray. Lots of room. That's good.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
There's the pick. Wilson into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Wilson's got 5 points now this quarter. The Nuggets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Gordon. He passes to Murray. He feeds it to Brown. Now Murray. 6 to shoot. Gordon. Now the pass to Murray. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a game we've seen here for the prodigy. He has 29 points and also 5 steals.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
First one falls for him. Russell Westbrook in for Denver. All free throws good from Wilson. The Nuggets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Murray. They set the pick. Here's Saric, defended by Wilson. Westbrook dishes to Brown. Murray. Wilson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Rockets ball.
Rockets shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Into Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Houston moving it around. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Brooks. That's good. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Dishes it to Smith. It's hauled in by Saric. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
That's good from Westbrook. Both shots good from the stripe. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Passes it to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Saric. Outside Westbrook. From deep. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit is still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Brown's got the ball. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Brooks. Denver calls timeout. It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
The closers check in for Houston. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. Makes it off the glass. The Beast's got 19 points. Rockets leading by 21. Here's the natural. Wilson up top. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. There's the screen. Here's the franchise. Lets it go from 11. Excellent D there from the natural.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
There's the pass to Hunter. .146 left here in the fourth quarter. Pondexter, the pass to Porter. Here's the Beast. He dishes it to Pondexter. Porter. No good on the triple. Pass to Wilson. Wilson left side. Pass to Magician. Defended by Pondexter. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Mr. Perfect. 1:09 left in the fourth. It's Porter outside. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Wilson. It's rebounded by Parks.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Wilson into the lane. Some solid defense here from Pondexter.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Porter kicks to Pondexter. Porter. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. The pass to the Beast. For the Rockets. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Saric. He passes to Murray. Launches it. Misses the shot. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching 2K Sports Presentation.
No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie